trees are green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you.
Good morning, everybody. Well, actually, it's a few minutes after noon on February the 9th, 2020. Oh, excuse me. I'm Harry T., and this is the Trop40 Countdown for this week ending that February the 9th, 2020. We put out a poll that has been just overloaded with thousands and thousands of votes for the best music in the world, and we call it Music for the Road to Paradise, also Tropical Americana music. As I said, I'm yours truly, Harry T., the DJ, the Trop Jock here for the Trop40 Countdown for you for the next 3 hours here, coming to you live from the Florida Keys. Already everyone is signing on to our Facebook streams, and they are streaming it live on YouTube. And welcome Crystal Carpenter, our first one in the chat room this morning, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. The weather's beautiful in the tropics. The music is beautiful in the tropics. All the bands are beautiful in the tropics. Harry T., I don't know about being beautiful, but I'm in the tropics. I feel beautiful this morning. And I'm happy to be back with you all after a couple of weeks of standby for a couple of events. One, the Super Bowl, and one, a major event with Mayor Gonzo Mays. And that's the voice that you heard this morning, Mayor Gonzo Mays' voice. She is always welcome here as a special host of the Trop40 Countdown. The Trop40 Countdown is a production of A1A Media Network, is simulcast on Radio A1A, Cruisin' Country Radio, and as I said, many streaming platforms. Facebook on 7 pages, LinkedIn, Twitter, Periscope, and of course YouTube, and a ton of other weird gaming links as well. You never can tell where this music winds up. We're sponsored by Chip Bell, the author of the Jake Sullivan series, also Monroe County Bail Bonds. Come here on vacation to the tropical Keys and go home on probation thanks to the work of Monroe County Bail Bonds. We are also sponsored by the Books of Mayor Gonzo Mays, also known as author Sammy Mays. The Mayor Gonzo Mays, she is the official honorary mayor of Key West and the Florida Keys, and she was appointed by the county commissions. She actually serves an appointed office of the government of the Florida Keys. She is running for president, as many of you know, on the write-in ballot. If you go to her Facebook page, you'll find out how to go there and vote for her in a write-in for President of the United States. Mays for President 2020. One human family, Key West, Florida, USA. It is time, of course, to recognize another one of our sponsors. It's Destination Florida, Florida Keys and Key West magazine. That's a brand new magazine out this month with Mayor Gonzo's Scratch and Sniff centerfold spread for you to enjoy the photos and comments of Mayor Gonzo Mays from that magazine and from all over the Florida Keys. We're also sponsored by, let's see, we have a brand new sponsor. It's MFG Records, music for grown-ups. And what you're about to hear in the Trop 40 is definitely music for grown-ups. Michael Marinelli, the real estate conch, and David Hartman, he has an amazing new travel website that'll send you anywhere in the world. And by the way, the Keys are absolutely full of people right now. We don't know why. Everybody's asking one another, I wonder why the Keys are full. Well, I think I know. The cruise ships are not being, they're not booking a whole lot right now due to some issues with the coronavirus, and there are other things that are happening overseas that has made everybody choose to take a more local vacation. And what better place than to drive down A1A, the road to paradise, to our paradise here in the Florida Keys. It seems like everybody's doing it. It seems like everybody's getting to know Tropical Americana music as well. And today we're going to be pointing out one of the most, I think it is my favorite of all Tropical Americana and Trop Rock and Coastal Americana Gulf and Western music festivals in all the world. It's 5 days. Begins on Wednesday the 26th of this month, goes through Sunday, March the 1st. There's 29 days in February, so we're going to get an extra day to leap year celebrate at Music on the Bay. Radio A1A is a sponsor, along with the honorary mayor of the Key West and the Florida Keys, Mayor Gonzo Mays. Wow. And by the way, at Music on the Bay, she will be a very, very special guest there. And you can get to know her. You can be there as she represents Key West and the Florida Keys right there at Music on the Bay. It's in Tampa Bay. And by the way, if you're brave enough, come by, get yourself a Mays for President bump sticker or pin. Come by and see us at the Music on the Bay Radio A1A broadcast booth, where all the information that you need will be right there on the Radio A1A or A1A Media app. As you tune in while you're there, while you're traveling there, grab our app, get the information to come spend some time and drink and party with Gonzo Mays, because our number 40 song this week, well, guess what? I don't think it needs any more information or introduction. It's number 40 in our Trop 40 for this week ending February the 9th, 2020.
Bartender, I'll have what they're having. If you're going to survive in this world, you've got to have a set of big balls.
Me and my friends were all excited about returning to the Florida Keys. As soon as we hit town, we was pounding back the Browns on the patio at Willie T's. We had a drunken conversation over frozen libation with a woman named Gonzo Mays. She said, "Hey now boys, you're talking nothing but noise. We've done it all around this place. We've all been double-fisted at the Castle Marine and done 100 shots at Willie T's. We've all been thrown out of sloppy joes for getting naked and making a scene. We left the rented conch car outside the bar 'cause we were stumbling by the last call. You ain't partied at the meeting of the mind, so you've thrown up on Duval." Right there, the challenge was accepted and the party lasted 4 or 5 days. I tell you, key lime pie don't taste so nice when it's coming up the other way. That Key West bender was one I don't remember 'cause it left me in a Florida haze. I tell you, we learn fast and you'll end up on your ass if you're drinking with Gonzo Mays. We've all been double-fisted at the Castle Marine and done 100 shots at Willie T's. We've all been thrown out of sloppy joes for getting naked and making a scene. We left the rented conch car outside a bar 'cause we were stumbling by the last call. You ain't partied at the meeting of the mind, so you've thrown up on Duval. Double-fisted at the Castle Marine and done 100 shots at Willie T's. We've all been thrown out of sloppy joes for getting naked and making a scene. We left the rented conch car outside the bar 'cause we were stumbling by the last call. You ain't partied at the meeting of the mind, so you've thrown up on Duval. No, you ain't partied at the meeting of the mind, so you've thrown up on Duval.
Shut up and quit mumbling before your ice melts.
The honorary mayor, my gosh, shut up and quit mumbling, Elbows Tea Mumbler, before your ice melts. That's who she's talking to there. If you read Damn the Carnations, Full Speed Ahead, her book, you will get to know some of the characters and the life and times and adventures of Mayor Gonzo Mays. Hi to Crystal Carpenter, Nashville. Hi to Chris Powers from New Jersey. I think he said it was New Jersey. Lori Ison, her favorite part of Sunday, the Trop 40. Dwayne Benson, how you doing? How's that mustache, man? Dwayne Benson has the best mustache in the business. And he says, Harry, you are everywhere. Happy Sunday. Yes, we are. So grab a video, a streaming source. YouTube's the best place. Jody Foster says, I want to see a lot of pics posted. We got pictures for the Trop 40 you won't believe today on our green screen behind me here. Richie Porta, up fill everyone. Up full everyone, whatever that means. Rick Hofel. Hey, Rick is one of my favorite songwriters. It seems that there's songwriting hormones in the water in Texas because Rick and Alvy, well, the next person, Alvy King, is watching on a rainy day in Central Texas. You know, these guys and the coast of Texas, I have not spent a whole lot of time partying there. But Brooke Graham, I'm wearing her T-shirt today, by the way. Let me get that up on the YouTube channel so everybody can see that Brooke Graham is represented here. She is the reigning queen of the Tropical Americana, our Song of the Year for 2018. Randy Moore, 2016 and 17 Song of the Year. And last year's Song of the Year, of course, was Donovan Lee Carpenter's Another Beach Song. So I've decided I'm going to retire the black Radio A1A T-shirts under advisement from Mayor Gonzo May. She says, hey, this is an independent artist radio station. Why aren't you wearing the T-shirts of those artists? Today I'm wearing hats by Buddha Gear. We're going to have those for everyone to order, Buddha Gear, and Jason is going to have a link for us to be able to have these available for you to hit the button, Music on the Bay, or anytime you want a piece of Radio A1A merch. And this is now listen, these aren't, Buddha Gear is not regular gear. Buddha Gear is, well, go to their website. If you put Buddha Gear, that's Buddha the God, and Gear the, the hat and whatever, if you put that into a browser, you'll find them. New sponsors, new people. Hello to Michael Love out there. I know he's listening right now. Oh, Jody Foster, yeehaw, Texas. God almighty. Well, this boy ain't from Texas. He's from Florida. Tim Cherome, but I happen to know he's performing up, I believe it's in Doral for a big concert. I'll look that up. His song, A Beach Ain't One, comes in at number 39. And all of you with problems out there, he says he's got 99 problems. But you know what? The music and a beach will make it better.
Said I'm on thin ice, been laid off a time or twice. Man, it sure felt nice to tell him where to go. My girlfriend, she wants a ring. She won't settle for anything. Let's spend 3 carats of bling, bling, bling. So I left her up there in the snow. I'm on this island, fishing the pilings, happily wasting away, while sweet senoritas serve margaritas and both float around in the bay. I got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. They'll never catch me, I'm out on the run. Yeah, 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Life is good when you're chasing the sun. If they ever catch me, they'll be held to pay, but I'll deal with that some rainy day. The snapper are biting, so I might just stay lost in this coconut rum. I ain't in no hurry to let myself worry about trouble that might never come. I got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. I'm just chillin', having some fun. I got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Life is good when you're chasing problems, but a beach ain't one. Life is good when you're chasing the sun. Got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Watching bikinis ain't hurting no one. Got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Life is good when you're chasing the sun. Life is good when you're chasing the sun.
Oh my goodness gracious, that is one fantastic song by Tim Sharon, man. And I'm telling you what, he calls this music country rock with a twist of lime. That's Tim Sharon. By the way, I can tell what time zone you're in. Good morning there, Jim Tucker, way up in Alabama. Jim Tucker is one of my favorite people in the world. He traveled all the way from Anniston, somewhere way up, Andalusia. There's a bunch of those A's up there in Alabama, but their symbol's a big crimson A, by the way. But Jim Tucker had traveled all the way down to the studios of Radio A1A. We got a big hug and a brief visit. He was partying, man, and he manages one of the best Facebook pages in all of social media. It is called Beach Bummin' and Trop Rockin'. And I'm telling you, I know I can see the look in the eyes when those Alabama people come to the Keys. They get lost in the Keys real easy. Folks, there's only one road in and one road out. If you've got a GPS, you're on one, well, you know what I mean. But, you know, they say us Alabama people, and I'm one, we're really not inbred. We call it relative humidity, as a matter of fact, because we are very close to our relatives in Alabama, and sometimes we get lost in Alabama, much less lost in the Keys. Todd Trusty, number 38, lost in the Keys. He's from New Hampshire, and I've watched him. He's been lost in the Keys.
Sun is shining, you're here with me. There's no place in this world I'd rather be. Cruising down A1A with no place to be. Top down and Ray-Bans on, we're getting lost in the Keys. Lost in the Keys. Feel that tropical breeze, swaying palm trees, and those blue and green seas. Get lost in the Keys. Lost in the Keys. Smiling faces all along the way. Living the laid-back life here on these Florida days. Lost in the Keys. Feel that tropical breeze, swaying palm trees, and those blue and green seas. Get lost in the Keys. Lost in the Keys. We'll paddle through mangroves and do the Duval crawl. Sunrise and sunsets, we'll see them all. Lost in the Keys. Feel that tropical breeze, swaying palm trees, and those blue and green seas. Getting lost in the Keys. Lost in the Keys. Lost in the Keys. Feel feel that tropical breeze swaying palm trees and those blue and green seas getting lost in the keys. Lost in the keys. Lost in the keys. Florida Keys.
Wow. I've got to hit my microphone button from time to time, and remember that this is a radio show as well as a streaming video broadcast all over the world. Ray Boone, how you doing, my friend? Ray Boone is one of our sponsors of Music on the Bay. He says, welcome back. Harry, been gone a couple of weeks. Hope to see you at Music on the Bay. Guess what? If the creek don't rise and the pacemaker keeps pumping, I'm going to be there with bells on. Charlene Morrison, Walkington, up in Canada. Afternoon, Harry. You see, I can tell where you are. You're on the eastern seaboard. Afternoon, Harry, and hello to Mayor Gonzo Mays. I know you're listening, Mayor. She says, I know you're listening, Mayor. She is on a mission, folks. Brooke Graham says, I love Harry Teaford and Mayor Gonzo Mays. 3 exclamation points, marks. That T-shirt looks smoking hot on me. Brooke Graham rocks. She does. And her daddy says she rocks, and that makes it, I'm a daddy. Hey, my daughters rock. Brooke Graham rocks. Jim Tucker, you are welcome, sir, anytime. And I want to say a special good morning to someone listening. I know they've listened before. But Jackie and Don Benson out there in Theodore, Alabama, actually they're in Tillman's Cornerville, and that little location of Mobile County it's kind of a special place. It's kind of where everybody moved back in the 80s and 90s. But Don Benson and I and Jackie was sort of a manager of a band I was in, sort of. She was a redhead. Redheads manage everything. She is a redhead. Don Benson is one of the best drummers ever in the business. Benson, B-E-N-S-O-N, not Benson or Benson. So lots of folks listening today. Welcome to our Radio A1A Cruising Country listeners and all the folks streaming on all of those wonderful pages. One of the heavyweights of our musical genre is a guy named Jesse Rice. He has connections with connections, and those people have connections. So when his people call your people, he's going to play some great music like Hammock in Havana, number 37.
I could spend all day down here watching the boats in the tide. I wonder where that freighter out in deep water is gonna be docking tonight. And I can sip on a fresh mojito like they were going out of style. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but I can't get there if I don't start when that sunrise. It's just some hangover thoughts from a hammock in Havana. Like where the hell is my red bandana? And I might miss my flight back to Atlanta. Just some hangover thoughts from a hammock in Havana. I love my coaster shades. They make the whole world bright. And that contradiction is both fact and fiction, and the difference between the day and the night. And if that iguana comes any closer, I just might make him my friend. You see, we're really the same, both playing the game, but he's just got thicker skin. It's just some hangover thoughts from a hammock in Havana. Like where the hell is my red bandana? And I might miss my flight back to Atlanta. Just some hangover thoughts from a hammock in Havana. Swaying back and forth, my world spinning around. If a coconut falls from the tree to the beach, when it hits, does it make a sound? It's just some hangover thoughts from a hammock in Havana. Like where the hell is my red bandana? And I might miss my flight back to Atlanta. Just some hangover thoughts from a hammock in Havana. Hangover thoughts from a hammock in Havana. Like where the hell is my red bandana? And I might miss my flight back to Atlanta. Just some hangover thoughts from a hammock in Havana. Hangover thoughts from a hammock in Havana. Yeah, my eyes don't have a flight back to Atlanta. So I think I'll stay.
Jesse Rice at number 37 in our Top 40 Countdown for this week ending February the 9th, 2020. This is the Radio A1A Cruising Country live Sunday broadcast from the Florida Keys, specifically Upper Matacumbe in the Florida Keys, which is also known as the little village of islands, Islamorada. Doesn't that island have a wonderful sounding name? Whew. One of the reasons I moved here instead of Key West, folks, it's Mayberry with good fishing, good music, good food, good everything, especially when I get to work in my studio from right here in Paradise and receive music like this. Actually, I didn't receive it. I saw it. I wrote her friends. I wrote everybody. I said, would somebody please send me this song? This was a week or so ago. So I just went and bought it on Amazon. I looked it up. I sent information, requested it be on Radio A1A, and here it is, folks. It's got enough votes to be number 36 this week in our Top 40. A brand new artist to the Tropical Americana scene. There's one song on this album called Road Trip. By the way, music for the road to paradise. But there's one song called Tiki Bar. The rest of them are pretty doggone country, but they're pretty damn good. Her name's Amanda McCarthy. It's number 36. Tiki Bar.
Scorpion bowl for one pretty please. Cherry on top, sun in the trees. Open seat next to me, but I don't care, no. Hopped on a plane, kicked up my feet. First class runaway, living the dream. Drunk by 2:45, but I don't care, no. You left me at the wedding, I went and lost my mind. But I got a one-way ticket to a blessing in disguise. Now I'm singing like, oh, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be tomorrow's night than yesterday's goodbye. Now I'm singing like, hey, I best be
She's got a date at a tiki bar, Amanda McCarthy. Number 36 in the Trop 40 Countdown. And at number 35, JT Parrothead, You Kissed Me on the Cheek.
Sitting in the sand with the wind in your face, your hair was whipping all over the place. With the bottle of beer leaning over to me, you kissed me on the cheek, what a memory. Hey, I love those days, chasing you around, splashing the waves. Oh my, we were having fun, not thinking about tomorrow or the days to come. You kissed me on the cheek in the summer sun. It was the first time summer meant something to me, spending every single second down by the sea. Although those moments went so fast, the memories we made, baby, they would last. Hey, I love those days, chasing you around, splashing the waves. Oh my, we were having fun, not thinking about tomorrow or the days to come. You kissed me on the cheek in the summer sun. Something about the way the sun smiled down on you, I knew I had to stay right here next to you, singing, hey, I love these days, chasing you around, splashing the waves. Oh my, yeah, we're having fun, thinking about tomorrow and the days to come. You kissed me on the cheek in the summer sun. Chasing you around, splashing the waves. Oh my, yeah, we're having fun, thinking about tomorrow and the days to come. You kissed me on the cheek in the summer sun. Yeah, you kissed me on the cheek in the summer sun. You kissed me on the cheek that summer.
JT Parrothead, what a great name for a trop rocker and a Tropical Americana singer-songwriter. All these folks are independent singer-songwriters, as a matter of fact. And our next artist is one of the most popular touring Tropical Americana, Gulf and Western, trop rock musicians, singer-songwriters, performers, and entertainers. He's the whole thing rolled up into one. You can now get his music on Radio A1A's website as well. You can purchase his music. You can go to our website and point your phone at the QR code and download all of Don Middlebrook's music for $50. That's 10 albums. That's amazing. 10 albums, hundreds of songs for $50. Plus, we've got some specials on that site for Don, for him to be able to get his music to you, like this song right here. He has been, I talked to him on the phone the other night, and he said he's been to Music on the Bay 5 years in a row. This may be his 6th, and he's prepared this information for you video watchers out there, for you to see, have a visual expression of a brand new song that Don Middlebrook wrote. By the way, he can write a song right there on the stage about you and your cousins and your kin folks and embarrass the hell out of you. But sometimes really it's pretty cool the way he writes a song on the spot. This is called Jump Start. Too much talking, Harry. Jump Start. It's got a little subtitle called Your Spring. Jumpstart your spring. Music on the Bay. Don Middlebrook, right here at number 34 in our Trop 40.
Big town, big sound, drop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Big town, big sound, drop rockin', big hearts, be kind, rewind. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Every year spring gets a jump start. Tampa Bay opens up its big heart. Party with all my friends, where the friendship never ends. Let's do it again. Big town, big sound, drop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Big town, big sound, drop rockin', big hearts, be kind, rewind. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Catch the wave, music on the bay. From the beach you can hear them sing. Helping the kids is their thing. It's music night and day, a panoramic holiday. Oh, 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 music on the bay. Take another sip. Hey, parrot heads, what time is it? No need to ask. Raise your glass. Think quick. It's time for a team drink. Big town, big sound, drop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Big town, big sound, drop rockin', big hearts, be kind, rewind. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Catch the wave, music on the bay.
Middlebrook. That, my friends, is a fantastic song, and it is free if you go to the Radio A1A front of our website. Go right down there and say, get my free song, or donate, or whatever. You can donate something to that will go directly to Music on the Bay Shriners Hospital for Children Fund if you donate a little coin for that song. It's a free download, plus it takes you to also the place where you can get Don Middlebrook's songs, all of them for $50. Hundreds of songs for $50. Thank you, Don Middlebrook. That Jumpstart song is going to get my spring going. By the way, I've got a little bit of advice for all the people coming to Music on the Bay. Bring 3 things. A chair. Number 2, hand sanitizer. Everybody's going to be shaking hands, hugging, kissing, licking, doing all kind of strange parrot head stuff. I mean, there may be some pecking going on. I don't know. But number 3 is sunscreen. So you want all of those things right there. Put your, bring the spray-on sunscreen or whatever, because you got to keep your hands clean so that we are not going to catch anything there at Music on the Bay. Everybody knows that. By the way, the drinking light is lit here at Radio A1A, also the smoking light. I won't show you my smoking materials, but that's, kind of private. This band right here is one of the headliners. Has been at the Music on the Bay from the beginning, 8 or 9 years. Steve Tolliver, a Vietnam veteran, by the way. Thank you for your service, Steve. Trop Rock Junkies, Dancing in the Sand, and this is dedicated to Music on the Bay as well. Number 33 in the Trop 40.
Take a stroll down Caroline Street. Say hello to the people we meet. Such a pretty day, wrapped in the sun. Morning coffee is on my mind. Leave my troubles and my worries behind. Just another day under the sun. Life is great in these lower latitudes. There'll be no more singing the blues. I guess it's true, I don't have a plan. But come tonight, we'll be dancing in the sand. Oh, dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. We'll be dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. Oh, flip-flops off. Do it again. Oh, dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. We'll be dancing in the sand. Let's go dancing. Drink until all the rum is gone. We'll be dancing all night long. Life is great in these lower latitudes. There'll be no more singing the blues. I guess it's true, I don't have a plan. But come tonight, we'll be dancing in the sand. Oh, dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. We'll be dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. Flip-flops off. Do it again. Oh, walking hand in hand with the one you love, staring up at the stars above. It's a sweet summer night under the moon. Sun is rising, night is gone. We dance and we sang all night long. Start a brand new day and do it over again. Oh, dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. We were dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. Come back next year and we'll do it again. Oh, dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. We were dancing in the sand. We were dancing. Dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. Dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. Dancing in the sand. We were dancing. Dancing in the sand. We were dancing.
I've actually gone to Steve Tolliver's booth at Music on the Bay, grabbed everybody from out behind there selling T-shirts, doing whatever Steve does to raise money for the Shriners there, and we all were dancing in the sand to that song live at Music on the Bay last year. Me and a couple of Shriners came. You're going to see Shriners from all over the world dancing in the sand, yes, and you're going to actually have an opportunity to meet some of the Shriners' children there. Last year, I had an opportunity to interview one that looked just like Selena Gomez. Matter of fact, hi, folks, this is Selena Gomez, a child, a person and a patient at the Shriners Hospital for Children. And she just glowed. It was wonderful. Not only that, they raised over $60,000 for the hospital in Tampa. One of the sponsors of our broadcast this year, along with 14 other independent Tropical Americana artists, sponsored Radio A1A being there. We're going to be promoting them and showing their songs to everyone at Music on the Bay. This is one right here. And you'll see him. He may be one of the biggest personalities on the beach. He's Wayne Sinclair in his song at number 32 in the Top 40, Big on the Beach.
He was so small you could see right through him, bouncing all around the waves in the sand, in and out the water, not a care in the world, playing beach chairs like he was part of a band. I said, boy, what's the secret to your good time? He broke into a smile and said, I'm not that big on the beach, but I'm big on the beach. Just point me to the sun and the water and fun, 'cause I'm big on the beach. As the sun burned down on the sand, I saw a big guy like me trying to escape the noonday sun underneath a coconut tree. The ocean was just a few steps away. He only had to cross the sand. And he said, I'm kind of big for the beach, but I'm big on the beach. Just point me to the sun and the water and fun, 'cause I'm big on the beach. The last day in the islands, time went by so fast. If only I could make a time machine to make vacations last. Not that big on the beach, but I'm big on the beach. Just point me to the sun and the water and fun, 'cause I'm big on the beach. Hey, I'm big on the beach. I'm big on the beach. Just point me to the sun and the water and fun, 'cause I'm big on the beach.
Oh, my good friend, part of Laid Back, that wonderful band with Dave Burks, Wayne Sinclair. He's big on the beach. By the way, thank you, Wayne, for coming into our chat room. Welcome back. He's welcoming old Harry T back, and he says, I'm looking healthy. Looks are deceiving, I'm sure. It's things that I did when I was a hippie. When I stepped off the graduation stage from college, I'm talking about the stage, I got in my car and drove straight to Gulf Shores, Alabama, to the Gulf State Convention Center, and there was a gigantic bar there that many hurricanes have blown away several times, right there on the beach. And I was looking out a window which was panoramic from the stage, playing with a 5-piece band right there on the beach. My first gig professionally. I have been hooked on the beach and music and beach music and tropical Americana music since those days, way back in Gulf Shores, Alabama, with people like Jerry Barton, Don Benson, Jim Jenkins, Jerry Powell, Packy. We all played that circuit of redneck bars. They called it the Redneck Riviera, for God's sakes. It is there for a reason. There was a sound we were creating. We could not quite put our finger on it, but those are just some of them. Wayne Perdue. Wayne Perdue used to play with Red Foley. He was Red Foley's bass player on the Louisiana Hayride. I was his bass player. So we were just freaking unbelievable music being created there in Gulf Shores from 75 to 80. That little area right there is exactly when Buffett was beginning in 74. The Blonde Stranger album was photographed in 75 at the Floribama, I do believe. So as you can see, I'm a little excited. I love this music, always have. Our next song is from a guy down here in the Keys, where I moved to 15 to 20 years ago. Ty Thurman, Tan Lines, number 31.
We've been wasting time, standing in line, almost lost my vacation cool. On and off that plane, the crowded baggage claim, checking in this ocean view room. But now there's one more line I sure wouldn't mind stepping into. What if I slipped into your tan line, baby? Let me in your tan line, baby. I love a little mystery of things I can't see until the perfect time. Now the lights are low, we've been dancing slow, high on this bottle of wine. One fingertip, that's all I need. Let me help you unwind. Don't you think it's time that I stepped into your tan line, baby? Let me in your tan line, baby. When I look at you, I see right through the dark into the light. So baby, tonight, let me see that tan line, baby. I want into your tan line, baby. That lucky old sun been kissing on you, the sand that cradles your body. I wanna be that close to you. Don't you think that maybe, come on baby, let me in your tan line, baby. I gotta see that tan line, baby. Let me in your tan line, baby. I gotta see that tan line, baby.
Mr. Ty Thurman. Ty Thurman. Tan Lines. Number 31 in the Trop 40. I'm Harry T. This is the Radio A1A Cruising Country Radio simulcast of the Trop 40 Countdown for this week ending February the 9th, 2020. It is a live broadcast, so I am tending to make some mistakes, but that mixes into the mix so that you can see that it's really a live show. Thank you for the welcome back, Jerry Powell. I really appreciate that, and all of you who put up with me talking to you and playing the best music in the world, the soundtrack to a tropical lifestyle, Tropical Americana, 24/7 streaming on Radio A1A. Now today, we're streaming to Facebook pages, 7 of them, and a YouTube channel that is pretty stable, and also LinkedIn and Twitter, Periscope. So I'd like to ask that all of you, sometimes Facebook will cut us off in about an hour, and we're reaching that 1 hour time period right now, and I keep a watch on it. When it starts going off, I'm going to restart the stream, but I would like to ask that you please go to YouTube, which is on all the time. You don't need to be continually refinding the stream anywhere. Up next, I had 3 hours, maybe 4, of a conversation with one of the most interesting people I've ever met on the phone. We've met on Facebook, of course, as friends. Alvy King from Texas, Molino, Texas out there, is just a prolific songwriter, and he has written already 4 or 5 songs in the Trop 40. This is one that I would have to admit comes in as one of my favorites. It's sung by Chaz Evans. Maybe it's Chase. He's the kind of singer that really gives more of the credit to the songwriter, and that's Alvy King. And this is really an Alvy King song, created, produced, put together, supervised by him. It's number 30 in the Trop 40 Countdown, and by the way, it takes me back to the beach, and that's where I like to go.
On my desk in this office in the air, I keep a jar of sand, it's always sitting there. Ordinary jar with a tiny shell or two, but it's a time machine that takes me back to you. Back to the beach, wind blowing through your hair. Back to the beach, sun-kissed bodies lying there. It's all within my reach, I can taste the salt and lime. Back to the beach, even if it's only in my mind. But it seems like yesterday. It's soothing to know that it's never far away. The feeling that I get when I hold these shells and sand takes me back to you before you slipped right through my hands. Do you ever go back in time to those summer nights when you were mine? Has it all been washed away like our footprints in the tide? Back to the beach, wind blowing through your hair. Back to the beach, sun-kissed bodies lying there. It's all within my reach, I can taste the salt and lime. Back to the beach, even if it's only in my mind. Back to the beach, wind blowing through your hair. Back to the beach, sun-kissed bodies lying there. It's all within my reach, I can taste the salt and lime. Back to the beach, even if it's only in my mind. It's always on my mind. Back to the beach.
That, my friends and neighbors, the voice of Chaz Evans and written by Alvy King. Back to the beach. I'm going to get myself back to the beach at Music on the Bay. That's for dadgum sure. But in the meantime, Anna Maria's calling. Bill Crowley, number 29.
Yeah, Anna Maria calling. Yeah, Anna Maria Key. Holidays and city haze, another working day. Every time I think of you, see all the yellow flowers on the frangipani tree. Yay, Anna Maria calling. Yay, Anna Maria key. Yay, Anna Maria calling. Yay, Anna Maria key. Margaritas and rum and coca sound so cliche, but that's the language that is spoken south of Tampa Bay. Sitting by the water, a perfect shade of teal, ice cold Corona down behind the rod and reel. Yay, Anna Maria calling. Yay, Anna Maria key. Bring the love Clico and we'll go sailing. Set a course for anywhere. With the sunset on Sarasota in my eyes, my worries wash out with the tides. Spend a day in the hurricane, up on Paso Grill. Not a worry, no complaint, there's lots of time to kill. Anything I need is never out of reach. Every time I find myself down on Coquina Beach. Yay, Anna Maria calling. Yay, Anna Maria key. Yay, Anna Maria calling. Yay, Anna Maria key. Yay, Anna Maria calling. Yay, Anna Maria key. Yay, Anna Maria calling. Yay, Anna Maria key.
Bill Crowley. You know, he is a really good, one of those tiki bar players that'll sit on a bar stool and just have your attention for 4 hours, and you look up and you've had a case of beer and, you know, a lot of fun. That's one of those originals. Bill Crowley's a Florida original, and you can hear him somewhere at a tiki bar down in South Florida. I promise you. Number 28 is by that guy, Alvy King, out in Texas again. He wrote this song, Tropics Does It. It's number 28. This is the way folks in Texas that never got to see or go to the beach, they just had to listen to this guy on the radio.
When I grew up in Texas, the only paradise I ever saw were the ones that my buddies used to roll against the wall. Never saw that ocean always had a tan, driving that old pickup truck. Never saw a palm tree swaying or heard a steel drum playing. Beach is where I wanted to go, and I heard Buffett on the radio. All those years of Buffett ringing in my ears, headed for the coast to the Gulf of Mexico. Haven't been back, paradise is now my home. I'm still listening to Buffett on the radio. Up in Texas, paradise is all I see. I miss my old buddies, but I love my new family. I've seen the ocean, seen a beach with the whitest sand. Came back to my amber waves of grain. Think I finally understand. And I've been to Galveston, to the Gulf of Mexico, but I still love that beach that I got to know when I heard Buffett on the radio. Yeah, I still love that beach that I got to know when I heard Buffett on the radio. On that radio.
Al the King's song, Buffett on the Radio, Tropics number 28 in the Trop 40. And now from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Now, I know there's another town there close where these folks come from. This is the band called Chill. This is called This Is My Air, number 27.
Suffered through the doldrums and fought through angry squalls. When I sailed into that harbor town, white cliffs over seas of blue, my heart swelled with the Monsignor's bells. That is when I knew this is my air, it's where I belong. It's warm and it's comfortable. It fits me like a song. I breathe it in, I breathe it out, day after day. This is my air, it's where I wanna stay. Hiking through some backwood hills, I was lost by design. Swish of a rainbow's tail disturbed a looking glass sky. Kneeling down to quench my thirst, I felt so strong, so free. On the breeze an eagle's cry call out to me. This is my air, it's where I belong. It's warm and it's comfortable. It fits me like a song. I breathe it in, I breathe it out, day after day. This is my air, it's where snow caps in Canada to the jungles of old Mexico. From the shifting desert sands to islands of volcanoes, like fingerprints left on this earth, each place has its own. When you find the one that fits, that is when you'll know this is my air, it's where I belong. It's warm and it's comfortable, it fits me like a song. I breathe it in, I breathe it out, day after day. This is my air, it's where I wanna stay. This is my air, this is my air.
That
This is my air,
is Chill.
this is my air.
And the voice of Jill Brown from New Mexico, number 27 in our Trop 40. Now, if you're concerned about, oh my goodness, the Trop 40 Countdown every Sunday, it's 3 hours of continuous Tropical Americana music. It's the top 40 of that genre. It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, it's streaming just about everywhere. But it's about time for Facebook to shut us off today. I'm going to be restarting that stream. Good thing about it, there are a ton of folks listening on Radio A1A, and we have no idea how many Cruisin' Country fans are out there. But as you can imagine, they're loving this countdown. Boomer Blake is up next, but before we go there, let's go to some of our listeners who have checked in with us today here live on the Trop 40 Countdown. Jim Rass, good afternoon from the snowy shores of Michigan. I have been imbibing again. It's good to be back with you. I'm celebrating. Derby City Dave, of course, from Lexington, Kentucky. See you in Tampa, Harry. Athy C. Flanagan, Salazar. Wow, he just goes, hi. Lots of folks watching and listening. Jerry Powell, Tim Sharon, good to see you, man. Have a good concert. I'm hoping to be able to be with you there. I believe I'm going to get more information on Tim's concert, but all of you, thank you so much. Here's number 25 in our Trop 40, Boomer Blake, Down by the Coastline, featuring all stars of the Tropical Americana music genre.
Everybody meets down by the coastline, where the suntan children play. It's a beachcombers church down by the coastline, where we thank God for every day we have down by the coastline, down by the coastline, down by the coastline. We thank God every day. There's a rebirth down by the coastline. The sea will wash your pain away. That's why everybody meets down by the coastline, where we cleanse our souls and play. Down by the coastline, down by the coastline, down by the coastline. lose our souls in play. They say we're all blessed down by the coastline, baptized by sea and sand. At our Beachcombers Church, down by the coastline, we are touched by God's own hand. Down by the coastline, down by the coastline, down by the coastline. Our congregation in the sand. So everybody meets down by the coastline, where the suntan children play. It's a Beachcombers Church down by the coastline, where we thank God for every day we have. Down by the coastline, down by the coastline, down by the coastline. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down by the coastline. Down by the coastline. Down by the coastline. Down by the coastline.
That's the voice of Boomer Blake from up in New Jersey. They call him Boomer. We call him when we need good music. Down by the coastline. That's the number 25 song in our Trop 40 Countdown. And now at number 24 from the town of Vero Beach, and performing live this afternoon for the folks out on the deck and under the tiki bar and on the beach of Mulligan's by the Sea. There in Vero Beach, it's MJ Wicker and his title song, Key Largo.
Johnny mailman anymore. Took his 36 years and he closed that door. He's living in retirement, starting over again. Johnny and Judy, they got a brand new plan. They're going where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, bugs are crawling, and the beer is always cold. In Key Largo, in Key Largo, living in a house on stilts, overlooking the bay. Drinking coffee on the balcony, a big blue heron starts his day. Nothing but clear water as far as he can see. He knows it ain't heaven, but it sure feels like it could be. Where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, bugs are crawling, and the beer is always cold. In Key Largo, in Key Largo, let's go. brown eyes, she's always by his side. Fish are grilling and it sure smells good tonight. Captain Morgan and Johnny, well, they're sitting on the dock out back, watching the sun go down. Man, it don't get better than that. Where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, bugs are crawling, and the beer is always cold in Key Largo. In Key Largo. In Key Largo.
Key Largo. In Key Largo. In Key Largo. In Key Largo.
Songwriter MJ Wicker. Video streamed and produced live at the Caribbean Club, the African Queen, and many locations right here in the Upper Keys, Key Largo. MJ Wicker, number 24 in our Top 40, and now from Ohio. Folks, I don't know how you can do it, but Alan Reed can get to the meat of the matter. He can step into a room, take a song like Mustang Sally, and every eye in the room turns his way, and he is in your face. Listen to this. This is called Sailin' Blues, number 23.
Sailin', yes, sailin', won't you let me be? Sailing, yes, I'm sailing. Now won't you let me be? I ain't got nobody getting after me. I moved down to Key Largo and I won't be back this time. Yes, I moved down to Key Largo and I won't be back this time. Moved on to doing nothing, and I left you all behind. If you plan to stay a while, come on out and see me. If you plan to stay a while, don't know where I'm going, and I don't care anyhow. 'Cause I'm sailing, yes, sailing. Won't you let me be? Sailing, yes, I'm sailing. Won't you let me be? Ain't got nobody getting after me. Key Largo, and I won't be back this time. I moved down to Key Largo, and I won't be back this time. Moved on to doing nothing, and I left you all behind. Pick one. If you plan to stay a while, if you plan to stay a while. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't care anyhow. Cause I'm sailing, yes, sailing. Won't you let me be? Sailing, yes, sailing. Now won't you let me be? Ain't got nobody getting after me.
Thank you, Lisa and Kenny Burke, for introducing Alan Reed to Mayor Gonzo and myself. Lisa and Kenny do What's Going On live music over there on the west coast of Florida, and they book a whole lot of nightclubs and tiki bars and event locations there in the Port Richey area, Tampa, you name it, around that area. But they have something else going on, and all 50 states and some of the foreign territories, they have a Facebook page of What's Going On live music, New Mexico, Mississippi, Arkansas, Michigan. 5 or 6 of them in Florida. I think they've gone to the 6th one now in Florida. What's Going On South Florida music is a new one. By the way, this is live music. This is not what's going on. What's going on in the recording world. This is live music. I'm hearing something in the background. I think I've got some malfunction. I've been gone for a couple of weeks, but I want to thank you for joining my welcome back party. Hello out there, Mr. Salazar again. Yes, having a good time. Teresa German. Make sure you tap Jim Jenkins and say hi to Country Jim, one of the finest drummers in all the world. Charlene, I know my air guitar is not very good because I'm a bass player, but anyway, I'm doing the best I can. Kathy Quinn, listening to the countdown. We'll see you at Music on the Bay. Damn sure will. Jerry Powell says, behave yourself. I will, because I only got 26,000 days, according to Mac Meadows. Number 22 in the Trop 40.
Days now, darling, it's the average lifespan of a man. 26,000 days now, darling, let's live it while we can. In the sun and the sea and the sand. I got a box of Jimmy Buff CDs and Kenny Chesney too. Put the door key under the mat. There's another kind of key calling me and you. The house on the market, put some bread in our pocket. Had all of this grind I can stand. We only get so much time down here. Let's spend it in the promised land. 26,000 days now, darling, that's the average lifespan of a man. 26,000 days now, darling, let's live it while we can. In the sun and the sea and the sand. Watching the sunset side by side, slow dancing to the sound of the waves. And I bet you if you listen real close, darling, you can hear them whisper our names, saying we're doing right, living life like we wanna. It all goes by so fast. Let's make the most of every second we're given. Make love, and love will last. Take time to rest and think. Take time to eat and drink. Take time to talk and walk and laugh. Take time to really live. It's the time that we have. 26,000 days now, darling, that's the average lifespan of a man. 26,000 days now, darling, let's live it while we can.
sea and the sand. Walk on the beach hand in hand. 26,000 days and nights. Let's live it while we can.
And we're going to do that right here. By the way, that's Mac Meadows from Key Largo, Florida. You can hear him at Jimmy Johnston's, what's the name of the place? Anyway, Big Chill. The Big Chill there, Jimmy Johnston's, right there in Key Largo. You can hear him at the Fish House, all over the place. By the way, we are going to celebrate the return of Harry T. after 2 weeks of being away to the Trop 40 Countdown here live today. We are going to be imbibing in some Big Black Dick. And, I know, even the bottle, it makes me feel like I don't quite measure up, if you know what I mean. But, by the way, for you folks on radio, A1A and Cruising Country, there is a bottle of Big Black Dick Dark Caribbean Premium rum from the Caribbean. And as you know, if you reach the Cayman Islands, there's a big statue of Big Black Dick, the pirate. Big Black Dick, the pirate. Well, this is the Big Black Dick, the rum. And, baby, it is dark. It is molasses-like. We are going to taste it here in just a little bit, and it will be our celebratory drink. I'm not allowed to imbibe as much as I used to on the show, but I sure do invite you to do whatever cranks your tractor. South of the Snow is where we are today in Islamorada, Florida, broadcasting live here, the Trop 40 Countdown, the best in tropical Americana music for this week, ending February the 9th, 2020. Wayne Sinclair, he's the biggest guy on the beach for sure, and we are South of the Snow at Music on the Bay, 21 in the Trop 40.
The news in frozen horror. Forecast says ice and frozen rain. Temperature numbers make me shiver. Shoveling snow can be a pain. But I see beaches, palm trees, white glistening sand. I know that I've got to go anywhere south of the snow. Forecast calls for 10 to 12 inches. Lows to 2 below when the temperatures fall. Norman Rockwell made it look pretty, but that picture looks better hanging on my wall. I want beaches, palm trees, white glistening sand, where warm breezes blow. Anywhere south of the snow. Take me anywhere south of the snow. Anywhere south of the snow, where there's a warm breeze, coconut trees, and tiki bars all in a row. Take me anywhere south of the snow. It's where I wanna go. Por favor, a margarita, my sweet senorita. Anywhere south of the snow. Looking out the window of a beachside bungalow. It's just too good to be true. Life is slow, no place to go. Nothing that I have to do. 'Cause I found beaches, palm trees, white glistening sand, where warm breezes blow. Somewhere south of the snow. Just take me anywhere south of the snow. Anywhere south of the snow, where there's a warm breeze, coconut trees, and tiki bars all in a row. Take anywhere south of the snow. Por favor, a margarita, my sweet senorita, anywhere south of the snow. Just take me south of the snow.
Let's do it with Wayne Sinclair, South of the Snow, right here in Isla Mirada, Florida. Yes, I'm from Alabama. I've got friends back there right now. One of them just wrote me and made my heart flutter just a little bit. Thank you, Teresa. That was very sweet. There are a lot of people tuning in. Hurricane George, one of the most prolific marketing persons in all the world. If I was going to be marketing a comedy show, Hurricane George would be my director of marketing and also that person who is in charge of the stage to make sure that it had plenty of Black Dick rum, because I think that's some really, really good rum. I mean, eventually you need to get you a bottle of this and get just a little shot glass and taste real premium Caribbean rum. This is Big Black Dick. It is delicious. I would imagine it's Cayman rum. Cayman. Anyway, we are in the Trop 40 Countdown. Oh my goodness Jesus. We have something unusual to celebrate this week. The genre of Tropical Americana, and which contains trop rock, coastal Americana, Gulf and Western, a lot of country things, but everything that you could imagine, from rock and roll down to the basic acoustic guitar type of sound. And even to the point that there are some kind of key lime hillbilly type of tunes. You know, there are some on the Trop 40. But in this case, we have discovered something totally different. Something that meets something that kind of speaks to me as an old rocker. I mean a real rocker. Teresa German, if you can get Jim Jenkins to watch this, listen to this song. It reminds me of a group called the Dixie Mules from long ago. Straight ahead, rock and roll. It's number 20, a new guy. Have just friended him and a new group of listeners way up there in the Northeast New Jersey. This is Chris Powers. Now hold on to your hats, folks. Featuring Brian Quinn. It's called Southbound.
Skipping town, not a damn reason to be sticking around. Looking for the party and looking for the sound. It's damn hard to do when there ain't nothing around. So just get on in and hold on tight. Oh, I would chase the morning street sunrise. The truck's loaded up, the tank's full of gas, and the Lord won't even bother to chase us. 'Cause there's no time for stopping now. And it sure as hell ain't turning around. 'Cause we're southbound and we're flying high, rolling by the stars and the moon in that sky. Yeah,
And the phone banks at Radio A1A light up, and everything is now frozen. And that's Chris Powers, Southbound. And he's from New England, not New Jersey, but he said I was close. Folks, this is the time when we pause to thank our sponsors. We really, really, really appreciate those individuals that support the music. Recently, we asked some of the artists to support their music by being displayed and played at Music on the Bay. And they walked in, stepped up, and were able to go there and really represent the independent singer-songwriter that is on our Top 40. I hope I don't talk too much, but I just want to thank from all regions, all styles of music. If it's got tropical in it somewhere, sand and beach, and you're singing about getting away, especially jumping on the road to paradise, that's what we're all about, my friends, here at Radio A1A. Simulcasting on Cruising Country Radio's lots and lots and lots of Facebook pages. I see Cruising Country Radio's Facebook page is not streaming, so please stand by. Sometimes the Facebook streams go away and come back, but you can always go to YouTube. So now, as I said, it is now time for a feature on our sponsors. And I want to start with someone that is really cool. Lisa and Al Vigil from Monroe County Bail Bonds. And yes, everybody asked me, is this a joke? And hey, have you ever done the Duval crawl and done something stupid afterwards? These guys, this number needs to be in your pocket.
Monroe County Bail Bonds is a local family-owned and operated bail bonding agency in the Florida Keys, fully licensed and serving residents and visitors for over 20 years.
3-day getaway down in the Florida Keys. This time Duval Street got the best of me. I argued with the cop, he said I was speeding, then I really ran out of luck. When my girlfriend leaned over and whispered real loud, he's stubborn when he's drunk. I came here on vacation, I'm going home on probation.
That's right, there's always an agent on call 24/7 at Monroe County Bail Bonds. Call us when you need us with 2 locations, Tavernier at 305-852-3268 or Key West at 305-296-7724 or go to FloridaKeysBail.com.
Going home on probation.
I just love everything that the Key West honorary mayor of the Florida Keys and Key West, I love everything she's involved with, and especially this little magazine that is, when you come check into your room or into any fine restaurant, you will find this magazine right there up front and right there where you can find the best places to go, to eat, to experience in the Florida Keys.
Hi everyone, Key West Honorary Mayor Gonzo Mays here. If you want to take a fun romp with yours truly, check out my Scratch and Sniff Gonzo dispatches in every edition of Destination Florida. Destination Florida will also give you the 411 on everything that's happening throughout Key West and all the Florida Keys. Looking for great places to explore, shop, eat, and party? Destination Florida will point you in the right direction. You can find the #1 Florida Keys Visitor's Guide in rooms of top lodging properties, the local chambers, and popular spots throughout the fabulous Florida Keys. Also online at DestinationFloridaKeys.com. Check it out.
Thank you, Mayor. And what would we do without the books of Chip Bell? ChipBellAuthor.com is a place where you can grab that book to sit back and relax in your hammock or wherever you like to sit down and enjoy a great book with some wonderful adventures in the tropics. And every book is named after a Jimmy Buffett song.
for a great holiday read. Pick up the latest Jake Sullivan thriller, Gypsies in the Palace. Jake has recovered from his gunshot-inflicted coma and heads to Key West. A late-night assault at his office catapults him back into the game, hunting for a deadly toxin threatening the Keys. Not knowing who is friend or foe, he and Mike Lang are led to the Bahamas to find the truth. There he discovers a trusted friend is actually a malevolent enemy. Pick up Chip Bell's latest gripper, Gypsies in the Palace, at chipbellauthor.com.
That's the voice of Dr. McClellan, Dr. Bob McClellan, who happens to be the one who gave us the medical advice to take lots of hand sanitizer and wipes to Music on the Bay so we can all stay healthy, if you know what I mean. Now, we could never, ever move at A1A Media Network or the Radio A1A studio, and family couldn't move without the supervision and the wonderful leadership of Mayor Gonzo Mays, the official honorary mayor, as she was appointed for life by the County Commission of the Florida Keys. She is the honorary mayor of Key West and the Florida Keys, and her book, Damn the Carnation, which she writes under Mayor Gonzo Mays. Her new book's coming out under her real name, but this one is just awesome.
When I'm calling you.
Humorous, adventurous, entertaining, non-fiction, autobiographical journalism. You are about to embark on a journey inside my mind, the mind of an otherworldly journalist tripping unpredictably from one adventure to the other. There is no rhyme or reason, no alarm clocks, and no deadlines. Most importantly, there is no going back. Buy Damn the Carnations, full speed ahead. Then relax, sit back, and allow the potion to have its intended effect. And remember, the stories in Damn the Carnations, full speed ahead, is what happens when the universe discovers your chosen destination and decides it's time to refold the map. Buy the book at SammyMays.com. That's Sammy with an I-E, Mays.com.
And, of course, Music on the Bay.
Big town, big sound, drop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Big town.
Oh, Dave, that's our buddy, Mr. Don Middlebrook, and I love that song he wrote about music on the Bay.
Yeah, and it's that time of year again, Gay.
It certainly is. It's time to bring you all the information about music on the Bay, and Radio A1A is so excited to be there again this year, broadcasting live from both stages.
And before we do that, we've got a special show coming up on Saturday, February 22nd at 6 p.m.
We certainly do, and we're going to bring it to all the Radio A1A listeners live from the Gulf Coast Studios here in Ellenton, Florida. We're about 20 minutes from Whiskey Joe's, so we're going to bring you as much information as we can about the big event, Music on the Bay.
We're going to go over the artists, the schedules, everything that's going to be happening, and we're going to bring you guys all the information that we can gather about Music on the Bay this year. And it's going to be at 6 p.m. on February 22nd.
Stay tuned to Radio A1A so you can get as much of the information as we can bring to you. And we're looking forward to it. So stay tuned to Radio A1A.
And the special broadcast about Music on the Bay.
February 22nd at 6 p.m.
This is Radio A1A.
Your music for the road to paradise.
See ya on the radio.
Dave and Gay Burks.
Before you take another sip.
Don Middlebrook.
Hey, parrot heads, what time is it?
Shot of vodka time. That's what time it is, everybody. Isn't that a great little production right there? And y'all tune in for that show. They're going to run down exactly what's going on at every moment during Music on the Bay. And they are going to be manning a cool little stage right there as you walk in to your right. It's called we call it the launching pad stage because it features singer-songwriters in the Tropical Americana and Trop Rock genre who are just, I mean, they're happening, let's put it that way. The big bands, they'll be up on the main stage, but gosh, Music on the Bay is fine. We're halfway through the Trop 40 Countdown for this week, ending February the 9th, 2020. I'm Harry T., and next up in our Trop 40 Countdown, Jesse Rice starts it off with our number 19 song, Beer on a Beach.
A lime Corona, I like the Cate Red, and I'll drink a Modelo, I'll drink a Dogfish Head, and knocking down Sam Summers, and knocking down Red Stripe. I'll drink anything from high octane to low cal ultralight. 'Cause a beer on a beach on a sunny day makes everybody feel alright. Hoist up your cup and drink it on up as sure as the rising tide. Then we'll raise our mast and raise our glass to the golden days gone by. 'Cause a beer on a beach on a sunny day is what we call living the life. I'll sip on a land shark, I'll sip on a Carib, or a bottle of Balashi, or crack up a Coca Lick. I'll throw back an Amstel, I'll throw back a Mango Breeze. Yeah, I'll partake in what they make from Maine down to Belize. 'Cause a beer on a beach on a sunny day makes everybody feel alright. Hoist up your cup and drink it on up as sure as the rising tide. And we'll raise our mast and raise our glass to the golden days gone by. 'Cause a beer on a beach on a sunny day is what we call living the life. Alright. So just tip it on back and let the good times roll, and let the summer sun shine straight into your soul. 'Cause a beer on a beach on a sunny day makes everybody feel alright. Hoist up your cup and drink it on up as sure as the rising tide. Yeah, beer on a beach on a sunny day makes everybody feel alright. Hoist up your cup and drink it on up as sure as the rising tide. Then we'll raise our mast and raise our glass to the golden days gone by. 'Cause a beer on a beach on a sunny day is what we call living the life. Yeah, beer on a beach on a sunny day is what we call living the life. Yeah, beer on a beach on a sunny day is what we call living the life. Alright.
That's the great artist, singer-songwriter, and really, really big Clemson fan, Jesse Rice. Barefoot Reggie Starrett from Atlanta, Georgia. Drink on it, number 18 in our Trop 40 Countdown.
Wanted to come back to me, I didn't know what to think. Yes, I wanted you, but I don't want the ship to sink. So I'm gonna take my time, put a cork and let the wine be. Well, maybe it's wrong, or maybe it's right. I wanna take a minute to see. Do a little drinking on it. I ain't gonna rush. If I do anything thinking on it, it kills my buzz. Last time I let push come to shove, made some mistakes and I'm proud of. This time I'm just gonna drink on it. I'm just gonna drink on it. I'm gonna pour up a strong one and try not to lose my head. Then I can think about every little thing you said. I don't wanna give up my heart right from the start this time. Until I know you're for real, I know how you feel, and you're not telling me a lie. Do a little drinking on it, I ain't gonna rush. If I do anything thinking on it, it kills my buzz. Last time I let push come to shove, I made some mistakes I'm not proud of. This time I'm just gonna drink on it. Do a little drinking on it, I ain't gonna rush. If I do anything thinking on it, it kills my buzz. Last time I let push come to shove, I made some mistakes I'm not proud of. This time I'm just gonna drink on it.
They call him Barefoot Reggie. He's going to think on it, and then he's going to drink on it. Buff it up, everybody. Gary James Miller, Rick Hofel from out in Texas, number 17 in the Trop 40.
When life is dull in your luster face, it's not too late to improve your ways and put some island in your life. To the coast of Marseille, changing latitude, Margaritaville to change your attitude, Bama Brie, and a cheeseburger in paradise. Buff it up, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Take a trip around the sun till the coast is clear. Put your flip-flops on and a Buffett song. Join the Pirates for a sing-along. Get your fins up and buff it up. You might be a pirate, looks at 40, so book a lovely cruise and start the party. The Banana Republic will be serving boat drinks. Come Monday you'll be stranded on a sandbar, Havana day dreaming at in a tiki bar catching island fever, not caring what the boss thinks. Puff it up, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Take a trip around the sun till the coast is clear. Put your flip-flops on and a Buffett song. Join the Paradise for a sing-along. Get your fins up and buff it up. Ate the last mango in Paris while sipping wine. Send a message on a coconut telegraph, I'm doing fine. Buff it up, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Take a trip around the sun till the coast is clear. Put your flip-flops on and a Buffett song. Join the Paradise for a sing-along. Get your pins up and buff it up. Buff it up.
Buff it up, everybody. It's Harry T here for you and the lovers of tropical music everywhere. This is the Tropical Americana Top 40, also known as the Trop 40. You have joined us right here as we are counting down some really great music, and it's pretty natural to have a party during all of this, but next in our Tropical Americana Countdown is something about a Tampa Bay holiday. Yes, exactly what we're talking about with Music on the Bay. Now, here we go. Tampa Bay holiday, number 16, Bert Bear.
I'm gonna take a little holiday, travel down to Tampa, watch the Buccaneers play. I'm gonna have a good time on my Tampa Bay holiday. Watching the girls in their bikinis on the beach, pina colada always within reach. That's the way to spend a Tampa Bay holiday. Well, I've been working from can to cane, catching overtime and putting money in the bank. And all I want to do is take a Tampa Bay holiday. Waking up early for a fishing cruise, laying on the beach by the afternoon. That's the way we play on a Tampa Bay holiday. On my front porch in the evening sun, strumming my six string till the morning comes, listening for that rooster crow and cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. In the morning I'm waking up with you, listening to that rooster singing the blues. And all I want to do is enjoy my Tampa Bay holiday. Gonna take a little holiday. Travel down to Tampa, watch the Buccaneers play. Gonna have a good time on my Tampa Bay holiday. Gonna have a good time on my Tampa Bay holiday.
Bert Abear. And that is our number 16 song in the Trop 40 for this week. I'd like to say hello to some folks online that are messaging us and staying in the streaming of the show on video on Facebook and YouTube. Hello to Chris Powers again. Raleigh, yes, the mayor will be back. Don't worry about the mayor. She's on a mission from God to write a new book. Jill Brown out in New Mexico. Hello to you, Jill. Mike Conder, I'm ahead of you one shot there, big boy. You better catch up. Shandy, hi to you too. Joseph Stinkney, another couple of well-known Shriners. Yes, indeed. Speaking of Shriners, music on the Bay, benefits. Shriners, hospitals for children. James Banky, enjoying your solo countdowns very much, Harry T. Thank you. Thank you so much. By the way, we did get a request from Mindy Cummings. Please play Two-Steppin' in Flip-Flops. I've never known how to two-step, and on a dance floor with flip-flops, all I can think of is a catastrophe. But I do know the song. It's from that Oklahoma Parrot Head Club out there, and all of those folks. It's by the Copa Reefers, the Central Oklahoma Parrot Head Association Reefers, Copa Reefers. So we're not a request show at this point in time, but that song has been in our Trop 40 a couple of 3 years ago. You can hear the song in the 24/7 stream on Radio A1A. Number 15 this week in this Trop 40, and that's how you get on this playlist, is you have to be voted by those people who vote on the poll every week. Every week we have thousands of voters. That indication tells me that there's a lot of people traveling somewhere to pay some homage to some really cool people, creative tropical music people, like this guy with this brand new song, Mark Morales. And if you don't get this album in your library, you are messing up. The album is called Friends, Places, and Memories, and the title is On Board, number 15, Mark Morales.
The sun, I love the waves, and I love that salty ocean air as it blows across my face. I could sail 1,000 miles and keep following my course while I'm alive. I feel alive when I'm on board. I'll navigate the ocean's blue horizon, searching for my fate. But until that day has come, I'll just keep following my course while I'm alive. I feel alive when I'm on board. Every day's an opportunity to leave behind what worries me. I'll catch a gentle breeze and sail out on the sea. By the stars, I'll navigate the ocean's blue horizons, searching for my fate. But until that day has come, I'll just keep following my course while I'm alive. While I'm alive. While I'm alive. I feel alive when I'm on board.
gracious, folks, if you don't get that album, you're messing up. I'm telling you, it's out there. Digitally download that to your phone. Play that bad boy, because I'm telling you, Mark Morales is one of the most talented, and I believe he's been voted by the Trop Rock Music Association as the #1 instrumental artist of the year. If that does not get close to being a #1 song for the year, I don't know. Don't know if anybody has ever held both of those awards at the same time, but that's Mark Morales. Lots of new and wonderful artists discovering this music every day and sending it to Radio A1A. And this was one of those banner days when we started getting music from Jimmy Payton and Michael Monarch, and of course Michael Monarch being the guitar player with Steppenwolf. And this one just goes so well with a video that I have of the Isla Morada Sandbar, that I always play that with this because it's called Shark on the Sandbar. Number 14 in the Trop 40.
Now that sun real hot and the water is cool. Take a chance and get wet, but don't you play the fool. She's so smooth and so sleek, yeah, she steal away your heart with those eyes that look through ya. But the deep, they are so sharp. There's a shark on the sandbar, yeah, she's a real man-eater. They say at love at first bite, I say you better run for your life. If she catch you, she got you. Or down to Davy Jones lockup. There's a shark on the sandbar, and she's headed right for you. The ocean is deep, boy, I hope that you can swim. There's signs everywhere, you gotta watch out, watch out. She's coming your way, don't you hear that people shout? There's a shark on the sandbar, yeah, she's a real man-eater. They say it's love at first bite, I say you better run for your life. If she catch you, she got you. Or down to Davy Jones lockup, there's a shark on the sandbar, and she's headed right for ya. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. There's a shark on the sandbar, yeah, she's a real man-eater. They say it's not at first bite, I say you better run for your life. If she got you, she got you. Or down to Davy Jones lockup, there's a shark on the sandbar, and she's headed right for ya. There's a shark on the sandbar, yeah, she's a real man-eater. I'll say I love at first bite, I say you better run for your life. If she got you, she got you. Or down to Davy Jones locker, there's a shark on the sandbar, and she's headed right for ya. Oh no, no. Go down, 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 down. Go down, down.
Remember when we were standing outside Gill Dogs right after Pit Stop 1 this year, and his wife and Mayor Gonzo and I and Ileana and George Diaz, we were standing around talking at the car, and he says, I wrote that song because we were out on the sandbar. My wife was in the boat, and they fished together, and by the way, a lovely couple. Michael and his wife were fishing, and she shouts, there's a shark on the sandbar, and he goes, wait a minute. And he reaches around in his tackle box. I guess he keeps a notebook or something. and he wrote down, "There's a shark on a sandbar." And that song comes from an experience and the talent of the songwriting. Not just the guitar playing on that cut, but the songwriting of Michael Monarch. And man, when he turned it over to Jimmy Payton, Jimmy says, "I was scared because of that style. It's more of a reggae style. Is that going to fit?" And I went, "What?" Jimmy Payton nailed it. That's a really good song. And this one also got a lot of feedback from the last time we played it. People messaging me, "Where do I get this song? Who is this artist named Ray Boone?" We're at number 13 in the Trop 40, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the artist Ray Boone from Nashville, Tennessee, formerly of Homestead, Florida, just north of the Keys. Spent his early life in the Keys. And he wrote a song called Key Lime Tree, and it happens to be one of my favorites.
Drinking on an island with my key lime tree, I see things in her others don't see. When she bears a fruit, something comes over me. So I give her some sugar, and life is so sweet. I love my key lime tree. I think she's in love with me. Though her thorns are sharp, she never breaks my heart. I love my key lime tree, happy as we can be. Down in Upper Matacumbe, I'm loving on my key lime tree. Now there's been others of the Persian kind, a sour orange or lemon from time to time, but nothing compares to my key lime tree. She gives all the love I'll ever need. I love my key lime tree, I think she's in love with me. Though her thorns are sharp, she never breaks my heart. I love my key lime tree, happy as we can be. Down in Upper Matacumbe, I'm loving on my key lime tree. Now those others may have caught my eye, I never look back, 'cause she gives me pie. Perfect bitterness, cane sugar and cream, a loving here in a delicious dream. I love my key lime tree, I think she's in love with me. Though her thorns are sharp, she never breaks my heart. I love my key lime tree, happy as we can be. Down in Upper Matacumbe, I'm loving on my key lime tree. Now drinking Sailor Jerry's makes me numb. A drunken love on this little island. When I get real close is when it gets real fun. Covered in scratches, now pour me more rum. I love my key lime tree, I think she's in love with me. Though her thorns are sharp, she never breaks my heart. I love my key lime tree, happy as we can be. Down in Upper Matacumbe, I'm loving on my key lime tree. Down in Upper Matacumbe, I'm loving on my key lime tree. Oh, that hurts. Hey, baby, you're looking real sharp.
She is. She is, Ray. I'm telling you, she's got stickers on her, man. You reach in there to get a key lime and you're liable to get scratched. But there are key lime forests still here, folks. It is the Florida Keys, after all, here in Upper Matacumbe. Not many key lime trees south of here. But this was once called the plantation before Hawaii was discovered and found that you could grow pineapples there. They grew a lot of pineapples here, too, long ago. Jesse Rice, we've been to the Caribbean, you and I, together right here when you did the old tiki bar at Holiday Isle. I'll never forget that night, Jesse. And this is number 12 in our Trop 40, Caribbean.
Well, I am a merry Caribbean, just living on this old island and keep keeping 10 toes in the sand. Come on. Well, I came down from Nashville, Tennessee. I got tired of city walls and streets, and I found out quick reality is bitter by the shore and salty sea. And that's why I am a merry Caribbean, just living on this old island and keeping 10 toes in the sand. I sit and listen to a reggae band. I don't really have no plan, maybe tipping back a tall cocaine and keeping 10 toes in the sand. 'Cause I am a merry Caribbean. So if you wanna make the great escape, pull that anchor up and float away. Well, come on down, 'cause son, I know a place where the sun will paint a smile across your face. And that's why I am a merry Caribbean, just living on this old island and keeping 10 toes in the sand. I sit and listen to the reggae band. I don't really have no plan, maybe tipping back a tall cocaine and keeping 10 toes in the sand. 'Cause I am a merry Caribbean right now. And a puddle jump will get you down here fast. And won't you come and taste some rum, son, you won't be going back. And that's why I am a merry Caribbean, just living on this old island and keeping 10 toes in the sand. Yeah, I am a merry Caribbean, just living on this old island and keeping 10 toes in the sand. I sit and listen to the reggae band. I don't really have no plan, maybe tipping back a tall cocaine and keeping 10 toes in the sand. 'Cause I am a merry Caribbean right now. And I'm gonna be here till the sun goes down.
This is Jesse Rice on Radio A1A's Trop 40 Countdown.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here till the sun goes down.
He's an American Caribbean, and it's at number 12 in our Trop 40. Ooh, Lord, we are partying on a Sunday afternoon, that's for damn sure. Yeah. Jesse Rice also at Music on the Bay. He may be there this year. You never can tell. I got to send some shout-outs, everybody. First of all, I'd like to say hello to Dave Sines and Beth Travers out there and Steve Bowles. It's magic when people come together that are songwriters and they're independent, and then they come together with people that are in the recording and production business and the graphics business and just basically all the paddlers in the canoe that makes a music production and the creation of an original song happen in the tropical world. There's lovely things coming together, and one of them is their motto is music for grown-ups. I don't think I've ever heard anything more perfect for the description of the music that we have here in our world of Tropical Americana. It's music for grown-ups, definitely not a children's station, and if you're grown up, this is where you should be to get your tropical fix every day. And thank you again to Dave and Beth, and by the way, Steve Bowles is up next with his brand new song. It's number 11, right outside of the top 10 for this week. Here it is. It's called Play.
In slow motion, and all my problems seem to fade away. And I got people pulling me left and right. Doesn't seem an end in sight. They get my toes deep in the sand, and all I wanna do is play. Lay beneath the palm trees in the sun. Play. I don't think about tomorrow. Have a little fun. Play. I got my toes in the sand, a little coconut rum in hand, and play. When I walk along the water, think of things I should have done. Those things they leave me quickly, and I think about the fun play. Play beneath the palm trees in the sun. Play. I don't think about tomorrow. Have a little fun. Play. When I get back to reality, mind gives me the ability to go back to the water and the sand. And I think of all the friends I have when it comes down to it. All we really want to do is play. Play beneath the palm trees in the sun. Play. We don't think about tomorrow. Have a little fun. Play. We got our toes in the sand, a little coconut rum in hand. Play. Play beneath the palm trees in the sun. Play. I don't think about tomorrow. Have a little fun. Play. Got my toes in the sand, a little coconut rum in hand. Play. Yeah, play. And play. Ask me some more down road. And play.
Steve Bowles, and that's the number 11 song in our Top 40. Let's take a little break to recognize some people who are listening in and chatting with us here. Mike Condor, you once again, you owe me one. Go ahead and take your shot, sir. Shandy, hello to you again. Joe Stinkney and his fantastic cakes down in Marathon. Whenever we have an event, we get Joe to make the cakes and desserts for us. He makes them from scratch. They're amazing. The tropical desserts, too. James Banky, he says he enjoys the countdowns very much every Sunday. Kathy, Kenny, Quinn. That may be Kathy and Kenny Quinn. From the Shrine Guilds of America and the Tampa Bay Parrot Head Club. They're members. They say they love what's being done for the Shriners Hospitals for Children and the way Music on the Bay does it. So it's just a wonderful event for a wonderful cause. And hello to Shriners everywhere. James Stinkney from Marathon, the cake maker, he's a Shriner. The Singing Sailor, he's a Shriner, and he says, Singing Sailor writes, signing in from Panama. Brother Shriners say hey. So this is building up for a rebroadcast or being broadcast and repodcast to a lot of the Shriner organizations so that they can get on board, because you know why? We're going to provide an online method all during our broadcast for making a donation to the Shriners Hospitals for Children online during our live broadcast. Not a radiothon, but let's just put it this way. This is sponsored by Shriners Hospitals for Children. I happen to be the past president of the Upper Keys Shrine Club, and we serious about helping those kids because they get all of that money, all of it, every bit of it that hospitals do. Take care of those kids. Well, we are at the top 10. What have I done wrong? Oh, wait a minute. I owe a shout out once again to the Singing Sailor. His real life job after being a commander in the Navy, and he's been around Mobay, by the way, not Mobay, excuse me. What is it? Down there in Cuba. Anyway, that naval base, we have listeners there all the time. Please somebody message me and tell me where my brain fart is. Anyway, this is what he does for a living, the Singing Sailor, here in Florida.
Did you know there's an organization here in Florida that's been changing the lives of children for 60 years? The Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranches works with children struggling to get a healthy start in life. Some have been neglected or abused. No matter their background, they come into a loving family environment that values education, faith, and hard work. With your contribution, the Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranches can continue giving children a chance to succeed. To donate today or to learn more, visit youthranches.org.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is our horn section, the Tropical Horns. They also play with Jim Asbell, I understand. They're going to kill me. This is our top 10 for the week. B-Man and Michelle, thank you for listening in. Also, Chris Reckmeyer, Guantanamo, that's right, I'm an idiot. I've gotten 13 Guantanamos now. Mike Condor, here are the magic words. Excuse me just a moment, folks. I am so sorry. This has to be done. It's necessary. Here it is.
Daryl Clanton.
That, even though Daryl isn't up next, he may be in the top 10. B-Man and Michelle came in at number 10, Drinking Down in Mexico. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Half a mile from south of the border, the sun rising over the sea. Been traveling all night, destination in sight. This is the place for me. Walking the streets of this old beach town, I found myself this cantina, an old hole in the wall. Man, it was small, but it was just what I needed. Well, I'm sitting at the bar, just minding my own, when this guy named Jose said, "You're not from here, let me buy you a beer. We'll chase it back with some tequila." Well, that night lingered on. Before I knew, the old sun sank into the water. Heard Jose say he's feeling no pain. Raise your glass and sing with me. Raise them high, vámonos. Hey, one more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Now old bartender was looking at me as if I had gone half crazy. See, me and Jose were just drinking all day, getting hammered and singing this song. Raise them high, vámonos, hey. One more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Well, the night lingered on. I kept up the pace, even though I was seeing double. This rundown shack sure was packed, thanks to Jose Cuervo. Raise them high, vámonos, hey. One more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Raise them high, vámonos, hey. One more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Down in Mexico. Down in Mexico. Down in Mexico.
That's Brian and Michelle Fields, also known as B-Man and Michelle. Drinking Down in Mexico, that's number 10 in our Top 40 Countdown. I'm sure that after this show is over with, I'm going to have to apologize to a lot of people. But you understand, I am a product of the state of Alabama school system. In some cases, they were wonderful. Music, whew. Wow, we had some good music around there. But in some cases, maybe having a conversation with people, well, that's pretty good too. I had to learn not to use so many syllables. But I do know this. Moving to Islamorada, it changed my life. I had a rendezvous with a bucket list, a big bucket that I'd always planned for. Not many people know back in Alabama I held the record for the largest hardtail at the Alabama Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo, which is one of the oldest fishing tournaments in the country. And that on Dauphin Island was an honor. It was unbelievable. I won all kind of stuff, just as catching the largest hardtail, which happens to be a bait fish. But I caught one almost 10 pounds. It was huge. So they called me Hardtail Harry. And I said, where can I go? And then I caught marlin and all that kind of stuff too. But where can I go really to live next door to that? Where can I put my boat in the water and do this? And that happens to be a town by the name of Islamorada. So a man that grew up around this area in Homestead and visited Islamorada a lot, I'm sure. He's Ray Boone. This is number 9, and his song is called Islamorada Rendezvous.
Boats anchored up on a bar of sand. Few rum runners could have fueled a romance. Floating in the water when I bumped into your tube. Call it fate or happenstance. In 3 feet of water we did dance. A defining moment in time when we kissed and I knew Islamorada rendezvous. I wanna get that feeling again with you. On Whale Harbor, what a way you can pick any day. We'll meet to unwind and renew. Just say the word and I'm gone with you down to the Purple Island. Islamorada rendezvous.
off our shoes. That trop rockin' vibe will really put you in the mood. Blue-green water in that past paints a picture that forever lasts. Having the time of our lives, just us two. Around the rendezvous. I wanna get the feeling again with you. On Whale Harbor Waterway, you can pick any day. We'll meet to unwind and renew. Just say the word and I'm gone with you down to the Purple Island. Almirada Rendezvous. Whale Harbor Waterway, you can pick any day. We'll meet to unwind and renew. Just say the word and I'm gone with you down to the Purple Island. Almirada Rendezvous.
Nashville's Ray Boone by way of the Florida Keys. What a great song at number 9 this week in our Trop 40. Had another conversation with this young man this week, and he is he's being noticed throughout the country as the real thing. You know, some of our artists reach this point in the independent artist transition to a recognized artist, and this one right here, folks, he's got the voice, he's got the presence, he's got the sincerity, and he's got the ability to write and sing like he's out there. His name is Randy Moore, and he's been a champion, number 1 on our station for a long time. It's number 8 this week, and it's called I Could Live Here.
All year round, people still out walking when the sun goes down, and I haven't met a stranger in this little old town. Oh, I could live here, I could almost live here. Nobody's in a hurry anywhere. There's a hint of honeysuckle hanging on the air. It reminds me of the perfume that you used to wear. I could live here, I could almost live here. Live here. God knows I could almost live here. But I'm still searching for a place to ease the pain. From a beach on Acapulco to the northern tip of Maine. From 100,000 memories to a place that has no name. It's all the same. Oh, oh, it's all the same. I could live here. Oh, I could live here. I could live here. God knows I could live here. Oh, I could live here. I sure like to live here. Oh, I can
What a
live
great privilege it is to know someone like Randy Moore and to be able to bring you his music here.
I could live here.
Radio A1A, Cruising Country Radio, and all of our streaming platforms. I hope you're still out there streaming. There's a relationship between Randy Moore, who, by the way, headlines at Margaritaville in Nashville, and he is the best representative I've seen so far for the Tropical Americana music genre in Nashville. He's singing the songs and playing the music and walking the walk and talking the talk. Along with this next guy right here, and I uncovered a clip from a few years ago, and this sounds like it was even possibly recorded there at Tori's Cafe, where the owner, Jeff Birdman, and Daryl Clanton started cutting up a little bit, and I know what the conversation was over some wonderful, their breakfasts are amazing. This is Tori's Cafe there. They were probably talking about, wow, the Me Too movement, us guys are just catching hell everywhere, you know, the ladies' rights are just going crazy, and I could hear the conversation between Jeff and Daryl, and then I know what clicked in Daryl's songwriting head. Here it comes. It's called I Need a Vacation from My Vacation.
To hell with stepping on a pop top, and I ain't worried about blowing out no flip flop. Cause my 3-year-old just drew up on me and ruined my brand new tank top. 3-star hotel, no minibar. Hard thing to believe. I'm better off at my house watching football on my TV.
I need a vacation from my vacation. A little break for daddy. Love my wife and children, but I'm the family caddy. I've been lifting bags and toting chairs, and it's a damn sad situation. 105 in the shade. I need a vacation from my vacation.
I got umbrellas, I got coolers, and I'm looking like a fool. This ain't no freaking holiday, cause right here, I'm the family mule. I can't find my phone, so I can't make no calls. And my face is all swollen from blowing up beach balls. So I finally get to relax and sit a while, and I'm checking out the hotties, when my 3-year-old walks up to me and says,
Daddy, I gotta go potty.
Then I fall asleep on my face, and now I looks like a ghost. My front side's all white, and my backside is burnt like toast.
Need a vacation from my vacation. A little break for daddy. Love my wife and children, but I'm the family caddy. I'm lifting bags and toting chairs. It's a damn sad situation. 105 in the shade. I need a vacation from my vacation.
I work 50 weeks a year, you know, to get these 2 weeks off. She's got me going to a beach yoga class. You know, boys, we'd rather be playing golf. She wants me to quit drinking. She wants me to give it up. I just poured 4 shots of bourbon, boys, in my kid's SpongeBob sippy cup.
Need a vacation from my vacation. A little break for daddy. Love my wife and children, but I'm the family caddy. I'm lifting bags and toting chairs. It's a damn sad situation. 105 in the shade. I need a vacation from my vacation.
I can see them sitting there at Tori's Cafe. I've been there. Oh, Daryl. And I was going to play something so cute for you. I think I will anyway. Here, this is from a few years ago.
Hi, this is Siren Austin, and you're listening to Radio A18 Trop Rock Top 40, featuring the greatest father anyone could ever ask for, Daryl Clanton. I love you, Dad.
Well,
Daryl Clanton.
That's right, Daryl Clanton. Now, that's enough of Daryl Clanton. Now, I know about 60 people who just took a shot. Next up, a good friend of mine, Jerry Powell, is now proudly displaying his #1 Trop 40 seal on all of his records and CDs and publications and paraphernalia and propaganda. And I do know he probably has a pair of those wild glasses with the lenses made into the Trop 40 seal, and he is wearing them probably right now or at his next gig down at Callahan's in Mobile or over at the Grand Hotel in what they call the Birdcage Lounge, one of the most famous lounges in all of the South, where they have a mint julep patch outside. It is manned by Bucky. They have named that lounge Bucky's Lounge, and the mint juleps there are just outstanding. Whoops. You and the Yucatan, #6 in the Trop 40.
Well, this old 9 to 5, girl, it's making me crazy. Gonna turn my thoughts deep and wind down slow. Close the door and close my eyes, lay back and drift away. On south of the border, sunny Mexico. You and the Yucatan, oh, that's what I'm seeing. You and the Yucatan, Caribbean dream. It's no secret we could stand a long vacation underneath that old tropical moon, away from it all. And honey, I'll never tell what we do in Cozumel or on the beach down at Acumar. You and the Yucatan,
what I'm seeing. You and the Yucatan, a Caribbean dream. Though I'm only dreaming, there's no denying the way it feels. Though I'm only dreaming, one day it's gonna be real. You and the Yucatan, that's what I'm seeing. You and the Yucatan, such a beautiful dream. You and the Yucatan, you and the Yucatan, Caribbean dream.
Jerry Powell and Packy's horn section. Oh man, I'm losing my voice, I do believe, but I am enjoying the day. As you can tell, I had been away for just a little while. It is so good to be back with you all, and I'm just zoning off into different things today, just having some fun. I hope you are too. And Joey Fry, good to see you, and thank you for the welcome back, and thank you for listening on YouTube. Henry Tucker, hello to Mayor Gonzo Mays and Harry T. You understand when you say hello to Gonzo Mays, I'll say hello to her here. She's listening right now, I'm sure, because I'm getting a lot of private texts from her. I must be doing something really bad. Mike Condor, thank you, sir, for keeping up with me on this. But today, as before, I'm drinking an unusual type of rum today. It's a dark molasses premium Caribbean rum called Big Black Dick. Now, please, all of you out there, please. We're almost at the end. It'll be okay. Crystal Carpenter from Nashville, right in the middle of my... Oh, never mind. B-Man and Michelle, I'm telling you what, you had a stroke of genius getting with a lady by the name of Adrian Z. Well, we just call her Adrian Z. She has this an amazing voice, sort of like Eric Clapton had in Lay Down Sally. That backup singer. Listen very closely to the voice of Adrian. She's also on Radio A1A and is a songwriter of note. This is the number 5 song, B-Man Michelle. It's called High on Island Time.
Rolling down the highway, driving I-10 east, knowing where we're going, somewhere in the Keys. We said it many years ago, we'll find ourselves this place where the warm breeze blows and the ocean flows. It's where a paradise waits. Living the life, Old Island time is where we want to be. Waking up, the sound of the water is the life we need. Taking it slow, nowhere to go, we're living high on island time. We dream of clear blue mornings, the sand beneath our feet, breathing in that salty air as we walk along the beach, looking across the turquoise water at the never-ending sea, knowing that this life we share is made for you and me. Living the life of island time is where we want to be. Waking up, the sound of the water is the life we need. Taking it slow, nowhere to go, we're living high on island time, on island time. Watching the clock, never worry about tomorrow.
About tomorrow.
Just chilling with my baby, hanging by the water.
Hanging by the water.
Sun up in the sky.
In the sky.
Blowing by.
Blowing by.
Living our dream high on island time. Living the life of island time is where we want to be. Waking up, the sound of the water is the life we need. Taking it slow, nowhere to go, we're living high on island time, island time, island time, on island time.
Brian Fields, Michelle Fields, Adrian Z, B-Man and Michelle.
On island time.
Yeah. Those are some Key West sounds right there. That's the real sound of Key West coming from B-Man and Michelle. Tune into all the things that they do from down there streaming as well. You're listening to the Radio A1A and Cruisin' Country Radio simulcast of the Weekly Trop40 Countdown for February the 9th, 2020. Yes, this is a live show that I have screwed up over and over and over again. And have enjoyed doing it, drinking a little rum with you guys, having some fun, listening to the best music in the world. And you know what? I'm glad to be back. And all of you folks that are wishing me well and who wished me well during the absence, I want to thank you very much. There were some you are some amazing people, and we're going to do some amazing things at Music on the Bay. If you have not registered, and you live within say 50 miles of that, and you're a parent head, or you're a listener of this radio station and our stream that we do on YouTube, or a podcast, or we get out there now. So if you're listening out there, you need to register. It's just about $100 for 5 days of just unlimited music, 2 stages. The food there at Whiskey Joe's on a real island in Tampa Bay is just beyond belief. They deliver it right to your chair, which you need to bring a chair, sunscreen, and hand sanitizer. Face sanitizer, too, if you kiss and hug a lot. Make sure, though, that you come drink with Mayor Gonzo Mays. She's making a special appearance here with some special things happening for her. She's running for president of the United States as a write-in. Buffett did it, We'll see. I think it's going to be fun to watch the damn fireworks because she's running on one human family and a lobster in every pot and a 3-day work week and affordable beachfront housing for all. That's her platform. How can you freaking go wrong with that? I'm voting for Mayor Gonzo Mays, the official honorary mayor of Key West and the fabulous Florida Keys.
This is a paid political announcement for Mayor Gonzo Mays for write-in candidate for president. Dale Clemens, chairman.
And now, as you can tell, I have the Keys disease, but we're going on with the program anyway. This is number 6 in the Trop40 Countdown for this week, the live broadcast, and it is Joey Fry. He's already checked in our chat room. Please do if you want to. And this is his Keys song. It got a bunch of votes. We're going to talk about that later. Keys song. Joey Friday.
Come on, what are you waiting for? They're serving rum up, it's right next door. There's a party on the sandbar in the Keys. It's been a long year and the time is right. We're headed south with morning sunlight. Take a trip down that blue road, the A1 AM. That's the way we'll go, 'cause we'll be feeding tarpon and robbies. There'll be coconuts and parties. Tiki bars are playing Marley in the Keys. The water's clear and the weather's right. We'll head out to fish and don't even care if they bite. Well, it's gonna be a hell of a week. We'll head down south with Mandy and me, 'cause we'll be feeding tarpon and robbies. There'll be coconuts and parties. Tiki bars and playing Marley in the Keys. Come on, what are you waiting for? They're serving rum up, it's right next door. There's a party on the sandbar in the Keys. Man set up, he's down at the strip. They're walking a tight line just to make a few tips. The sun is sinking right out of sight. They celebrate it down here every night. We'll be feeding tarpon and robbies. There'll be coconuts and parties. Tiki bars are playing Marley in the Keys. Come on, what are you waiting for? They're serving rum up, it's right next door. There's a party on the sandbar in the Keys. There's a party on the sandbar in the Keys.
There sure is. This is Harry T. This is the Trop 40, and we are partying right here in the Keys. Oh, wow. This is just getting better and better and better and better and better. I'd like to say hello to some folks that are chatting with us. We're going over a little bit today. Todd Stanfield, it's always a pleasure to have you as a listener out there enjoying it, the music and enjoying the crazy stuff going on. Henry Tucker said he just got kicked off Facebook. This is what he said, by the way. Harry T., did they name that rum after me? And I said, Henry, being one of my family, of the Kula family, and honestly, I think we are related very, very closely. Henry Tucker, your name's Henry, it's not Richard, so they're not going to name Big Black Dick Rum after you, Henry Tucker. So I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway. We're cruising with Donovan Lee Carpenter, Radio A1A, Cruising Country Radio, going to be on the cruise. That's right, with them to Bermuda. Never been there. I understand it is, listen, I live in paradise. Why do I want to go on a cruise? I've never been to Bermuda, and it sails out of New York. I want to go to New York. I want to see it for a couple of 3 days. I want to go to Bermuda and see that unbelievable treasure. And then I want to hear the music and singing of this gentleman who is hosting the cruise. Get on board. I'm going to play some stuff on the video for you folks at home, listening or watching on Facebook. Donovan Lee Carpenter, number 3, another beach song.
We've had Jimmy, the Beach Boys, and Kenny. I think old Zach Brown, yeah, he's on board. Sing about the salty air, where you can let down your hair. What the world needs now is another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Tell me about that coconut rum, the smell of shrimp and getting too much sun. What the world needs now is another beach song. Turn off the tube and the politics too. Don't wanna read no more fake news. Prop me next to my favorite palm tree, where I can just do me. What the world needs now is another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Take a frown, turn it upside down. If you're lost, you can always be found around a tiki bar, singing another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Take a frown, turn it upside down. If you're lost, you can always be found around a tiki bar, singing another beach song. Around a tiki bar, singing another beach song.
2019 Fan Choice Josie Award-winning singer-songwriter Donovan Lee Carpenter. I'm going to tell you something, folks. I'm going to predict something that's going to happen to that young man and his musical career. About the time we all step on the gangway going up on that boat, that man is going to be stepping out in front of thousands of people singing new music that he's been collecting. He's been around the tropical world, some folks. There's something about to happen with Donovan Lee Carpenter that's going to be wonderful. If I were you, it's sort of like betting on Apple about 20 years ago or making an investment. Get your tickets on this cruise. By the way, David Hartman is the guy to contact. David Hartman, I'm going to do something right now. I'm going to play this commercial where you can get information about the cruise. Here it is.
Fantastic Endeavors is a full-service travel agency based in Key Largo, Florida, specializing in custom individual and group travel. Our luxury travel advisors inspire people to answer two questions. What is your bucket list trip? And where do you wish you were right now? Fantastic Endeavors will personally tailor your journey to your needs. We build extraordinary, enriching experiences curated just for you. Call us today at 305-453-9208 or email dave@bucketwishtrip.com. Enjoy the journey.
By the way, that is the golden voice of Mr. Mark Mills, who's just he graduated from the School of Radio and Journalism, University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, whereas I went to UCLA, of course, but mine was somewhere, it was a removed campus. It was called the Upper Corner of Lower Alabama. But in this case, we're going to be doing something on Mondays. Mark Mills, David Hartman from the Bucket Wish List Cruise, the travel, Michael Marinelli from the Real Estate Show. He's the Real Estate Conch. We're going to be doing an entire day of live broadcast remotely from a couple of really tropical locations that you would want to stop in if you were visiting the Keys. So tomorrow, Monday, live, Radio A1A starts with Lyle Wilson, weekdays with Wilson at 8 o'clock. Then at noon, he goes from 8 to 11, sometimes noon. And then at noon, we are on there live from the new place. It's called the Bug Pub, right there where the big gigantic lobster is on US 1. We're there tomorrow at noon with the Florida Keys real estate guy. One guy, Michael, the real estate conch, and David will be there from the travel agency. Then at 5 p.m. from Bayside Gourmet, we will broadcast the live show, The View from Paradise. These shows are a little bit of a local flair of public affairs, information. You're going to learn a lot about what makes the Keys, and how we're protecting the environment, how we are protecting our safety and your safety as a tourist, what the locals really think about things. So it's one of those things, if you're ever especially going to move to the Keys, you want to get with Michael Marinelli. He's the best that there is at getting you a place to live down here. Secondly, if you want to move to the Keys, you want to know the best thing about the schools. We have school board people, teachers, students, we have them on air. You want to know about the police department, you want to know about public services and the government. All of those things are a measure of where you want to spend the rest of your life. I chose it. I did my research. The schools are unbelievably fine, if anybody wants to know about Florida Keys. Okay. I'm sorry, I went off. But join us on Mondays. That's the day to keep Radio A1A on all day long. You're going to hear live stuff all day, all day, all day. In between, you got Dr. Bob's Medical Moments and the national news and the Keys news. Percy Abel is number 2 in our Trop 40. Percy has been number 1 with this song, and he uses his Trop 40 number 1 seal a lot. Here it is. Parrothead Lawn Party. Let's dedicate this to all the Tampa Bay Parrotheads when they have their party called Music on the Bay beginning on the 26th of February.
Parking lot full of parrotheads that lined up all in a row. Buffett's in town tonight, they're getting ready for his show. Wearing coconut bras and grass skirts, and Captain Jack just walked on by. The Conch Republic, the pirate flag, well, they're proudly flying high. And the lawn are dancing and singing, song, song, song. If you can't make it out of the parking lot, you're on fall, fall, fall. And the fans will be circling, moving left and moving right. It's a Parrothead lawn party tonight. They've got pirate ships and fins on cars. There's a nice sluice to my right. The tailgate games and cover bands and knocks, then lost his wife. And the boat drinks will be flowing. Spin the wheel, win a shot. Look right there behind you. There's a beach in the parking lot. And the lawn will be dancing and singing. Hey, song, song, song. If you can't make it out of the parking lot, you're a fault, fault, fault. And the fence will be circling, moving left and moving right. And it's a parrot head long party tonight. Well, the flock is on the run. Migration has begun. For the old and the young, they're ready to have some fun. Well, the flock is on the run. Migration has begun. For the old and the young, well, Buffett has just begun. And the mom will be dancing and singing. Hey, song, song, song. If you can't make it out of the parking lot, you're a fault, fault, fault. And the fence will be circling, moving left and moving right. And it's a parrot head long party tonight. And it's a parrot head long party tonight. And it's a parrot head long party tonight.
That is a perfect Parrot Head song right there, and that's going to be a party with a purpose at Music on the Bay on the 26th of this month. Percy Abel, thank you very much for your number 2 song in the Trop 40. Let's talk about how this works before we take ourselves to number 1, if you don't mind. This has been a project in order to advance the art and the music of some very unique singer-songwriters. They're tropical singer-songwriters. They have an inspiration to be by the sea as well, which is not unusual. And it's not too difficult. I know someone that travels down here that is a singer-songwriter. They can't write unless they're here in the Florida Keys, and they write a song every time they come. Alan Reed, when he came down and visited Mayor Gonzo and I, and we showed him around this area, they went back writing. It changed his life. He went back writing songs in Ohio about what he had happened, and we're seeing this happening all over the country, and that has created a lot of people who are noticing these independent singer-songwriters on the poll we call the Trop 40 poll. It's a Survey Monkey poll. It's one that we've tried to tweak so that there's only one vote per person. Survey Monkey is the strictest of all, and it's difficult to hack. But in this case, it seems to be working. But we're also getting clicks in the thousands every week. What are clicks? Clicks are places where people see things online, and in this case, it's where they hesitate and vote for a specific song and name of a song, or they write in a song that they would like to have included in the programming or in the Trop 40, which is broadcast here in the A1A Media Network. So, it happening by the thousands. Thank you that we made the change from a Facebook poll which is a Facebook app, to an independent poll that we could post on our website, which equaled clicks, which is causing lots of cool things to happen with Radio A1A, which what happens is they start listening to the music when they go, New England is discovering Radio A1A and this music genre of Tropical Americana, but it's going crazy there. So in this, and new songs are being submitted from places we've never gotten them from before. And this is what we call the wave. I can feel it. The artists can feel it. We can see it. You're going to come see it personally at Music on the Bay. I'm sure you won't miss that, because there's where these musicians get together. We're going to even have a special songwriters. It's something called a guitar pull. And I heard it in North Alabama, where the pickers would get around with their guitars. We're going to broadcast that live on Sunday morning. It's been approved by the Parrot Head Club and the Music on the Bay Committee for us, and it's sponsored by Music for Grown-Ups, MFG Records. So where record labels can come meet songwriters, songwriters can hear songwriters speak and play, and all of it will be a discussion, and all in front of a free entry crowd. We're going to put a tip jar out there, and we're going to be raising funds for the MOTB, Music on the Bay, Shriners Hospital for Children charity, specifically directly to the Shriners Hospital. So it's going to be a place where all of those musicians that are there can come by for a Bloody Mary or a cup of coffee, whatever they want to do, at 9:30 Sunday morning, March the 1st, sponsored by MFG Records. Thank you so very, very much. What a wonderful, wonderful experience this is going to be for these singer-songwriters. And if you are a lover of this music, just hang around the outside corners. Now, come up and put a tip in for the Shriners kids, but just hang around and listen to when they pull one guitar from one to the other, and they do their music, and they talk about their music. And this guy is going to be there. This guy is one of, by the way, Percy Abel's going, I think he's one of our sponsors, but at number 2. But this guy at number 1 is one of our sponsors as well. He's a sponsoring artist, which we have 14 together who are supporting this thing financially with their picture on a banner there at our broadcast location, where they are going to be supporting the people who broadcast their music and supporting their music, because we're going to be playing their music on the radio that day too in breaks, and having a good time with these individuals who are going to visit us there. You're going to get to know them like we know them here at Radio A1A, like Lyle Wilson knows them, like Dave and Gay Burks knows the people around Tampa. This is becoming really, really cool to get to know the musicians that are writing the music that's changing people. It's changing the musicians, changing the artists. Ray Boone, you're number 1, man. I met him at Kelly's Hangar during Meeting of the Minds this past year with Mayor Gonzo and I. We just slipped by to hear Michael McDonald there. We stopped by to hear him. We heard he was there, and the Parrot Head Club from the Villages was there, and another club. It was a big party. It was sponsored by another radio station, I think. But I walked in, and there was Michael and there was Ray Boone. And he wrote this song, I think, while he was down there. He's in Nashville, Tennessee now. He used to live in Homestead. He knows the keys like crazy. And we are proud to introduce Ray Boone at number 1 with the song Mile Zero.
South down A1A, watching the squall over Florida Bay. Gotta get away from these Miami blues. Glad you came along with me too. Stopping mile marker 884. Dipper goes right there in the shore. Rag top down, wind in our hair. Hey baby, we're halfway there. We're gonna drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys. It's different down there. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun going down on Mallory Square. Having a good time finding our southernmost soul. Down to the island at Mile Zero. Over Channel 5, make you wanna come alive. Blue-green water of the Caribbean, Feel that sun tan your skin. Marathon Island, Big Pine Key, 7 Mile Bridge surrounded by sea. Stock Island, here we come. Question now, tequila or rum? We're gonna drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys, it's different down there. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun going down on Mallory Square. Having a good time finding our southernmost soul. Down to the island at mile 0. It's Rick's for Bloody Mary morning. Hear that rooster crowing, living so free. If you're a stuffed shirt, let this be a warning. Conk's live, you live out your fantasy. It's a fantasy. We're gonna drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys, it's a party down there. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun go down on Mallory Square. Having a good time finding our southernmost soul. Down to the island at mile 0. Drink up margaritas. Escape to the Keys, it's a party down here. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun going down on Mallory Square. Having a good time finding our southernmost soul. Down in Key West at mile 0. Down in Key West at mile 0.
This has been the Weekly Trop40 Countdown, live from Isla Barada in the Florida Keys in the studios of Radio A1A and simulcasting on our wonderful sister station, Cruisin' Country Radio. Thank you to our Facebook streaming live listeners and viewers. We were proud to be with you this afternoon as we streamed there to 7 Facebook pages and our YouTube channel, the A1A Media Network, also streaming to LinkedIn Live and Twitter's Periscope. Wow, what a great show. What a great welcome back by all of you. Thank you. Thank you. We have to give some demerits to Henry Tucker for misbehaving. Dr. Love, you were in charge of that task, please. Welcome to the show, Dr. Love. I want you to go back and review the tape and make sure that the references to certain appendages are removed in some cases and the comments taken with a grain of salt. I'm telling you, I'm going to owe some apologies for this show. But it has been a lot of fun, I'm telling you. Hello from Maine, Kim Ann Gardner, and hello to you from the Florida Keys. Mike Condor, I hope you're still standing. This has been an amazing time and an amazing welcome back by you all, as I said. And shout out to the most amazing politician in the history of the world, Key West, and the Florida Keys honorary mayor, Mayor Gonzo Mays, who is running for write-in candidate for president of the United States of America. Hey, one human family, a lobster in every pot, and a 3-day work week affordable beach housing for everyone. That's her platform. And I'm Harry T., and this has been the Trop 40 Countdown. We'll see you next week. Let's hope to have a good time. And if you want to vote on the poll, it'll be out this evening. The chart will be published shortly. Thanks once again.